justice, no peace. Every radical stop fucking with me. 10 toes down on our business. Every radical.
We are in the process of the Second American Revolution.
Romo Williams, running for City Council, 7th District, Harlem. Currently, I'm here at 162nd Street, 62nd, Amsterdam. And I'm in front of the Associates Fresh. It appears, being optimistic, that the SNAP issue will be resolved. I heard, as I stated before, 2 judges demanding, ordering the federal administration to fund it and continue on. So hopefully everything works out. I'm gonna take this time to express what the Radical Republican Party is about. The Radical Republican Party I am a part of. I have Valentine of 2025 enrolled into the Republican Party and then put my candidacy up to run on the party label. However, there's some deviations of my ideology, not to get into much particulars, that don't align all the way with some of the values of the Republican Party as we know it today. But I have noticed too this year with my participation into the party that they are becoming more or less divisive. But let's have a historical story of facts of these political parties anyway, Democrats and the Republicans. At the beginning of this nation's foundings, when they started getting the political parties and whatever, the Democratic Party was actually the party that was adverse to minorities. And it was the Republican parties that freed the slaves, was for abolishment of slavery, and they was actually founded on those principles, the Republican Party. Democrat was more of, let's say, the KKK set back in those days. Now, through the years, decades, hundreds or whatever, it kind of flipped over where the Democratic Party, I say around, I think FDR in the 1965, Lyndon Johnson era became more appealing to the minority group and catering to the minority group. And the Republican Party went the other way, more into most of the supremacy groups that exist today seem to gravitate to the Republican Party. But as I stated this year, I have noticed them outreaching and trying to be more attractive and appealing to the minority groups. You know, you can see they media outlets, like one of them is Fox News. They, of late, been sprinkling more pepper into their salt, if you get what I mean. But, however, we're running on what's called the Radical Republican. The Radical Republicans was one of the initial founding groups of the Republican Party that was the abolitionists. And they was the ones that were sticking up for minority rights. Now, I'm not trying to give you a long course of the ideologies, socialism, capitalism, smaller government, and things of those nature. That'd be too lengthy for this video. But definitely many values of the existing Republican Party I do see aligns with mine. I don't think anybody, a very, very, very tiny portion, are 100% aligned with their with their political party anyway. If you're Democrat, you may have some differences with certain things of the Democratic Party, and vice versa. If you're Republican, you may not totally align with the whole platform 100%, maybe about 70%. So, or some 90, but you got those hard radical, not radical, hard extreme, that 100, which is no problem, not at all. So, let me close. I have engagements. I must get into campaigning and things of that nature. Must go. Talk to you later. Bye.
Oh, what a dumb question.
Lo siento, dentro di mi alma. Vote excessivo.
That is it's such a,
I feel it
oh, what a dumb question.
inside my soul. Gotta swing vote to us. Tell you what we gonna do. People are gonna ride or fall.
Dumb question.
Gotta swing vote to us.
Dumb question.
Radical Republicans.
That is it's such a,
Vote excessivo.
oh, what a dumb question.